New developments today in the case of the elected official accused of starving her dog to death. We're talking about Washington County, Pennsylvania Controller April Marie Sloane and her dog Thor. Today, essentially a formality, but still movement in the case. Sloane's case, which had been in a lower court, got moved up to criminal court, especially since Sloane is now facing 2 felony counts of animal cruelty, 1 misdemeanor of animal neglect. At the hearing today, one person who wanted to remain anonymous said, quote, "This is the most high-profile cases that our DA has faced. They are aware of our group and they are amazed at how many places we have gotten to pick up this story. They think we should submit the petition to the DA," end quote. That group, as we've told you about, is the Washington County Against April Sloane Facebook group, now with more than 1,700 members. Even with all this happening, though, April Sloane's still the controller, making reportedly around $100,000 a year. That is according to today's Washington County website. Now, she hasn't stepped down and apparently at this point has no plans to. Again, it would take Governor Josh Shapiro and or 2/3 of the Pennsylvania Senate to force Sloane out. So there goes taxpayers' hard-earned money. Now, Sloane has already admitted to investigators that poor Thor died because he, quote, wasn't properly being cared for at her Washington County, Pennsylvania home. Now, documents reveal Thor died at the end of November, and it wasn't until 10 days later, yes, 10 days later, that investigators then found his body wrapped in a garbage bag in the house. Sloane's house, by the way, is now on the market, and it's listed as pet-friendly. Yes, pet-friendly. Now, it was one of Sloane's 2 sons, a 14-year-old, who told investigators Thor was kept in deplorable conditions and wasn't taken care of for days at a time. No food, no water. The 14-year-old even pleading with his mother, he said, to take Thor to the nearby vet. Now, Sloane's older son, Evan, who created the Facebook group we just told you about, he said today when he saw the name of the judge, he was surprised he hadn't recused himself, because the judge, she said, already handles the custody motions for his younger brother and parents. And there's more details, listen to this, more details coming to light about certain relationships Sloane has with other local officials. Now, no comment from Sloane's attorney or the commissioner's office. Now, if you have any information about the case, you are urged to call North Strabon Detective Brian Corey at 724-746-8474, extension 252, or there's his email address right there below. He is the detective handling the case. Of course, Sloane is now out on $150,000 unsecured bond. She was elected back in 2021 and her 4-year term runs through 2025. I've included more names and numbers for you to reach out so you can have your voice heard. The court date, the next court date for Sloane has yet to be determined, but as soon as we know it, you will too. We are staying on top of this case. Justice for Thor.